Ladies and gentlemen, here at Sangamon Outdoors, we are a little bit late, but it's time to do the March unboxing from Dark Horse Tackle. And a shout out to my boys at Meat Eater. And that's right, Meat Eater. All right, Dark Horse Tackle, March box. Fresh off of a Sunday fishing tournament where one of my partners and I got a 4-fish bag that was about 10.25 pounds. Got some good ones, lost some good ones, and from a recent box, had some very good baits. I'll say right now, the HUD from Martin's Custom Baits, the spinner bait, the red and white spinner bait, the HUD, caught the first 3 fish of my year. Not a keeper among them, but they were all like 14.75. So the HUD is a darn good bait. And then last time I opened some JawTech stuff, and I had the Salty Dog, a lizard bait that was very, very salty and garlicky, and it was in June bug, and I caught a bunch of fish on it, a bunch. So pretty happy with JawTech. So I'm going to start with JawTech today. This is a bait called the Stud Bug, and to me, it's going to be just a better option for the wacky rig. But you could probably do probably a shaky head, maybe put this on a drop shot. It's not that big. You might even be able to do some type of small Texas rig or Ned with it, but I think a wacky rig is going to be the best. This is the Stud Bug from JawTech, and it's in a color called Summer Crawl, and oh, so garlicky. It's salt impregnated and garlic scented, JawTech. And I'm going to say this, I made some calls to the local bait shops and said, get some JawTech in there, because that lizard, the Salty Dog I used on Sunday, was amazing. JawTech, I think they're out of Fort Worth, Texas, and unbelievable. There might be people in this world that like Googans. I'd take a JawTech over a Googan 1,000 days in a row. All right, next, from maybe one of my very favorite crankbait makers in the world, Combat Baits, we have a mini Finesse combat bait. So this is called the Griffin, and this is a color called the Nuked Gill. I guess playing on the idea that a nuclear power plant lake has bluegill that are purple with green eyes and kind of, I don't know, maybe nuked. But I think for a finesse bite, I think that's amazing. The shape, the color, the finish. Everything I've ever had from Combat Baits has been top notch, and I'm sure this one will be too. All right, next up we have from Fresh Baits. This is the Hellamite, and I think it's going to be a killer smallmouth bait. I think it'd be great on a Ned. It's got the flat head, so naturally a Ned head would go right there. It's gonna have super incredible action. It looks like a Helgramite. I think it's going to be killer. I know a couple lakes I fish up in Minnesota, clear water, and a lot of smallmouth, and I expect this to just slay them. So I'm pretty excited about that. Fresh Baits, that's a new one on me, Fresh Baits. This was a pack of, there must have been about 8 or 9 in there. Very excited about that. And we got one more thing in this box. This is a Finesse box. It's the Oops All Finesse box. So that, yeah, the Combat Custom Lures Griffin Finesse SRX and Nuked Bluegill. That's a $12 bait. The Fresh Baits, that package of, I think 9 was $7.99. The JawTech Stud Bug comes in at $5.49. And the last thing on the list is from Blue Rock Custom Tackle. We got a 2-pack of a Finesse jig. And this is called the Triple Threat Finesse. It's kind of a peanut butter and jelly. It has a, try to clear it off there, like 1-strand wire instead of, you know, the multiple plastic bands. It's got the one, and you got a 2-pack of these. They're very finessey. I love the color, and I think they'll be great. Probably in those same lakes where that Helamite worked. So this was the All Finesse box, the Oops All Finesse from Dark Horse Tackle. We had the 2 Triple Threat Finesse jigs. We had the Helamite pack. We had the Jaw Tech pack, and we had the Combat Lures Custom Griffin and Nuked Gill. Couple things I'll throw in here. Again, the Jaw Tech baits, so amazing. That Salty Dog was a great bait, and I loved every second of it. From a bag past, a box past, this is the Bitters. And it's your standard Senko wacky rig worm. This one, the 5-inch Salty Sling in green pumpkin candy. Got an 8-pack of these. And I think that's also going to be amazing on a wacky rig, especially up north. We'll see. And a couple things I want to throw in. I'll cover that another time. I'm going to wrap it up right here. So this is Sangamon Outdoors saying Sangamon out.